Hi everyone, so welcome to another episode of our website design training. And if you're watching this video and you've not watched the previous video, please do well to watch the previous video. This particular video is going to be a very detailed one that is going to take you from a novice to a pro on WordPress. So today I'm just going to start with how to edit on WordPress, like how to edit from scratch, even though you don't you know can't do anything on WordPress before. So you start by what? Logging in to your dashboard. Now, if you have not watched the previous video on domain and hosting, please do. And when you do that, ensure you get your domain, ensure you get your hosting. That's when this video can be, can be of benefit to you. So we start by, going to our true host. I just want to take it from the beginning, like from the scratch. I don't skip anything. So you go to truehost.com. Can you see truehost.com? So when you go to truehost.com, so it's going to bring you there. When you go to truehost.com, it's going to bring you here. And once you are here, you're going to from here. Don't try to go to Nigeria from here. Just this. So once you do this, then you come to this place. Just follow my cursor. And you come to this place. Once you come to this place, then you from here you now click on Nigeria. So are we still together? Okay. So and once you are here, now by default, if you have gotten your domain and you have gotten your hosting, by default it's going to bring you here. Now you can see like currently now I'm logged in. The reason why I'm coming through host, I'm not going to WordPress dashboard directly because I want to show you how cPanel look like. So now this is true host. Now, should I browse through our previous classes? So if you want to buy a domain, this is how you buy a domain, and you want to, get your hosting. This is how you get your hosting. No, sorry, from here. Now, I watched our previous videos on hosting, like you can order hosting here, you can buy domain here, make payments, all those. There's a detailed video on hosting and on domain in our previous classes. Then you go to now, having been on your true host dashboard now, you go to dashboard. This is this place. So when you are here, so once you're on the dashboard, you allow it to load. Yep, you are here. This is what's going to bring. Now, currently, I'm logged into my account. Do you understand? I'm logged into my account where my domain and my hosting are being bought. Like, so if you have already watched the video on hosting, you'll have known that perhaps peradventure you get your domain and hosting on a different platform. That means you have to link them. Now, this is my own account. What's my hosting and my domain? I bought it from Truehost, and I'm currently here right now. Okay. So now this is my dashboard. Like you can see, my dashboard client area. Then you come down, then this is it. This is my hosting. This is my active service. Then you click on manage. Are we together? So when you click on manage, you can just click on it directly, or you just to bring a drop down menu, then you say log into cPanel. So do you see that? So when you log into cPanel, so you see how your cPanel look like now. Now cPanel is where you do literally everything you want to do. This is where you get information about your website. This is where you get to download your, everything at all. So just follow me. Now, there's something we call professional email, right? Now, to view a professional email, you start from here. Now, before going to that, let me let you know that all this thing you are seeing is called tools. Can you see tools? So we are under tools. So anything at all we want to do is from your cPanel. So note that it's from your cPanel, your file manager, to download your WordPress, everything is from your cPanel. Are we good? So now let me just explain a few things. So that's not part of this class, but it's just a bonus. Now to have a professional email, we all have emails, right? But then they are professional email. Now to get a professional email, this is what we do. You just come here, you follow the prompts, create your email, and there's something we call forwarders. I'm just showing you all those. So once you are on your cPanel, like I'm just trying to navigate cPanel for you. Now this is the next thing, file manager. Now, File Manager, this is where all the files that go into your website are stored. We all have File Manager on our phones, right? We all have File Manager, so and you know what it means. It means a particular file that holds all your files, right? Is that definition, right? So that's what File Manager. Your images, everything that is going into your website, you literally locate them on the File Manager, right? Now, so let's get out of the way. This is SEO. You know, we'll have been hearing about SEO, search engine optimization. This is it. This is your database. This is your domain. This is where you can probably you want to create a subdomain. This is, I don't want to bore you much. This is where you can get it, because the main aim of this video is to just teach you how to edit WordPress, or just trying to touch all this so you can have idea. So then just you can go through all this, and here we are. Now once you log into your TrueHost dashboard, you log into cPanel. The place you go next is WordPress Manager by Softaculous, the way of seeing it. You will scroll down to this place. You see the software, then you click on WordPress Manager by Softaculous. So this is how we download WordPress. This is how we download WordPress. Now, this is how we download WordPress, right? Now, ignore this one. It's because these are my installation, what I've already installed on this particular hosting, right? Now, but for you, you don't have this particular interface. You only have this particular interface. So you go to install. It says install a fresh copy of WordPress. So you go to install. So once you click on install, are we good? Now, I'm not going to download anything here because I'm just taking you through how to download this. Now, by this time, the domain and hosting are already on this account. Please watch previous video on that. So it's going to bring you, it's going to ignore this. So it's going to probably, once you click on install, it's bringing this setup. Now, the first thing you're going to do here, you see that it's only bringing you one. That means that's the only hosting and domain I have on this account. But probably you have a particular account that already has made. Then you click. But by default, if you are using a new hosting and a new domain, it's going to bring this thing here for you by default. You understand? So let's move away from that. Then site setting. This is your site setting. You put in the name of the site. Please, at this time, be very attentive. You put the name of the site description, then to the next place. Now, this is very important, really. Oh my God. I'm always having issues with password, really, but then this is very important. This is where you're going to give to your clients. This is what you're going to be using to access your website, really. So this is where you put your username. It's very important. Please, you put your username there. You put your password. You can. This is just what they are, offering you. You can erase this. Put your password, the one you can remember. And there's something called admin email. From the beginning of this video, I show you how to create. I was trying to explain, not show you, how to create a professional email. So before going to design, before going to, downloading your WordPress, you should have created a professional email prior to that time, right? So that is what's going to be here. Do you understand? Then you move on, then you can, you will still put in the same email here for you to be able to send, to get your installation details, right? Then you click on install, and that is it. You have your website already. Are we good? Now, then let's now go to, if I already have my website, how then, this is where the video is supposed to start really. How then do I now start editing? Now, for instance, this particular website this greateducationalconsult.com, you will have seen that is what was in that previous video. So this is the WordPress I installed. Are we good? This is the WordPress I installed. Now, so after you are done, the name of the website. Now, once you install the WordPress, the hosting is active, domain is active. That means the website is now online. Then you go to your URL, type it there, and when you click on it, it's going to load. Ignore this, it's because I've already designed all this. We are really going to the dashboard. So how do you go to the dashboard? So once you are on your WordPress dashboard, once you click on the website name, it's going to bring something. It's not going to bring this interface. It's going to bring something like this. Then you now click this site. You will see the name of your website at this top corner. You now click dashboard. Now, this is what we call WordPress dashboard. Are we together? Are we together? So this is what we call WordPress dashboard. So quick one, let's go back to the site because I want to teach us really how to edit with WordPress. So let's go back to the site. So the first thing you do, okay, let me go back to the dashboard, sorry. Let me go back to the dashboard. Now, teaching us how to do some things, right? So you go to, there's something we call themes. Once you install your WordPress, the next thing you're going to install is the theme. That's what you're going to work with. We have thousands of themes. We have themes that you can work with that are free, and we also have paid one, right? But now you're going to be, is it the free one? So you click on themes. Once you click on themes, it's going to bring you here, right? It's going to bring something like this. This is the interface. You see all these things, don't mind them. I can just, let them go like this. Do you understand? So, this is what it's going to bring. Then, click on add new theme. So, once it brings you something like this, you search here. All this one, there are themes that you can work with. Themes are pre-built templates that you can work with to get your own website. Do you understand? So you can, I work with this sometimes. Then what do? I work with this. So all these are free. So you click on install. Are we together? Once you click on install, then you activate. Then that's what will now bring you to this particular place that you are seeing here. Do you understand? So anything you install, that's what will bring you here. That's why you are seeing all these pictures. It's because this is the team that I'm working with. Are we good? This is the team I'm currently working with now. So by the time you already install the team, all teams have navigation bar. This is what navigation bar. This is the header. Now, if you are in class when I was teaching, you know that I've already mentioned that our website pages are divided into three. We have the header. This is the header. I can't edit the header from here. We have the header, and this everything like this that you're seeing now. Everything like this is the body, and this is the footer. Now, to understand, let me recap everything I've been saying. Once you log into your cPanel, you download your WordPress. Once you download your WordPress, you go to your WordPress dashboard. By going, how do you get to your WordPress dashboard? Put the name of the activated website already that you will have downloaded WordPress on. Put it on your URL. It's going to bring you to something like this interface you're seeing. Then you go to this left-hand side. Go to click on this dashboard. Once you are there, you go to appearance, you go to themes, then you download a theme. And if you are going to probably want to buy a pro, this is not a pro class. You can probably have a pro theme, you can upload it. It's just the same way. Instead of clicking on add new theme, you click on upload theme. So how it good? Now, so once you have this, so you are doing everything, almost everything, have this navigation bar, right? Now let's assume I want to edit this about us page. So let me tell you this. The reason I'm going to the about us page, let me just tell us. We're going to be working with this page today. Now, note that you edit a page at a time. You understand? So this is a website, and each page are different, very different. So you can be this is home page, right? You edit home page on its own. You click on edit with Elementor. You want to edit the facts page, you edit the facts page on its own. We don't edit simultaneously. Do you understand? So let's go to about us page because I've not worked on this page, so I want us to work from here. Now, when I'm here, let's assume this is your own home page, or this is the page you want to start with. You have all this thing will look like this. The theme might not be like this, but I'm saying so you're going to be having. Are we good? So once you are here, like I said, you don't just start editing like no. Just start clicking on it. No, this is not like a graphics kind of Are we good? So you click on edit with Elementor. Note, when your cursor come on edit with Elementor, they're going to see a drop down. It says site setting and theme builder. You are not going to click on either of the two. You just click on your edit with Elementor. Are we together? Because yes, I did not explain some things for us. Or if you have been in classes, there are things that I've explained for you. After you upload, you download, you upload your theme. You go to plugins. Yes, in your dashboard, you will see it. You go to plugins, you install Elementor. That's the page builder that we are using. We have many page builder. We have Beaver. So we are using Elementor. So Elementor is the plugin you are going to be installing. Once you are done installing your WordPress, are we together? So once you are here, this video is just about how to edit on WordPress. That's why it looks as if I skipped some things. Do you understand? But if you have really been attentive in classes, you will have understand particular place. So once you are here now, how do we edit? Now, we edit our container. Are we good? Are we good? Now, this is a container. This is how you know. This is a container theme. If we click, move to the next container. This is another container. It will move me to the next. Do you see? So we edit our container. We don't just edit anyhow. We don't just click on. So the pages are divided into container now. And sometimes you just calm down. Don't try to, how do we do this? You understand everything. And sometimes you want to bring your own container. You have your own ideas as a designer. You have what you want to do, right? So this is how we start. So you click on, you see this plus icon. You see it. You click on it. That's add container. So you click on it. So you see this plus icon. This is if you want to add image. This is build. You want to build this particular place with AI, or you want to use starter template. But no, you want to add new container. So you click here. You're going to say which layout do you want to use. Is it grid? Is it flexible? You can use any based on what you want to design. Like just the way it is. It's like to give you a grid setting, and this is just let's see what flex look like. So clicking on flex is going to bring you select your structure. What kind of, is it a whole one? Is it a direct column, or you want to column, or you want for change stand? So let's just go with any. You can play around this. Now, once you are done, you can now please let's be attentive at this time. Now we have look at the side of your system, of your laptop. We have layout. That means the layout of your container. We have style. That means the style of your container. And we have advanced. And this is the place that we do some, some touching and some things to our container. But let's start from layout. So once it's here, remember at the beginning you click a flexible, just leave that. Now this is a bust kind of container. You want to make it full width or anyhow. This is where you can increase the height. Do you see that? Now this is the items in your container. How do you want them to be? Is it horizontally? Is it vertically? Do you see that? This is how you justify. You might not understand all this because there's nothing inside the container. But let's go to style. So I will still explain that. I don't want this video to be too long, but nevertheless, I want us to touch the right thing. Now, the style just means that how you style your container. So now this is a normal and this is over. I'm going to be taking us on the two. So this is the background type, classic. Just means which color do you want to use? Do you want to use color? Let's try color. So I just want to pick a color. Do you see that? Or probably I'm not using any color. Let me say I'm not using any color. Let me just, not using any color. Let me just go to image. I don't want color to be my background. I want image. Do we all see how I do it? Let me go back again. I'll just come here, choose image, and let me say I want this picture to be my background. I'll just click on it and click on select. And it's going to show. It's already there, right? You are not seeing it. Yes, but let me just make some. Now, this is where editing your container comes from. You put in a picture, you're not seeing it. How do you see it? So let's get started. So the image resolution, From here is full. Now, one thing about WordPress is try to always get your way around it. When something is not working, it's just like something you are not getting something right somewhere. WordPress is very easy to work with. Now, the position is on default. Let me put it on center and see if I'm gonna get. You see, the picture is coming up. How you see that? So that means I just have to navigate to make sure I'm getting what I want. Am I okay with this picture? Okay, I'm not okay with it. Then I go back to my layout. Are we together? Then I go back to my layout. Then I increase the height. Because you see, do you see that? Do you see that? Then I go back to my style. Now, there's something I want us to know. When you are editing, please cultivate the habit of publishing. Do you see publish here? Publishing means you are saving because let's not can go wrong at any time and this will be giving you server error. That means all the things you'll be doing, oh my god, they are gone. Do you understand? So please, to save yourself the stress of starting again, cultivate the habit of when you're done with a particular container, what do? You just publish. Are we good? So that's just on that on style. Okay, and when you're done, that's background. Background overlay. Do you want to have a border? Border just means like something that's going to be rounding it. Do you understand? Now let's go to over. Let me go to over to just what over means. Over means that over in design means that once they what I'm doing now is over. Like if I'm scrolling on this thing, it's over. So when you are here, this is your normal background. Over means that you just want to put some editing that once there is cursor on it, what should come up. So probably this is the image that was there, and you want it to be that when the cursor is on it, then it should change. Do you understand? Let's try it so we can get what we're trying to say. So let's say I want this image to be my over image. Do you understand? Okay, so that means do you see what's happening? Over means when the cursor is on the place. So let me see, my cursor is not there now. This is the normal background. My cursor is there, it's going to change. When my cursor move away, do you see that? Do you see that? So that is that on that. And there's another thing again. There's something. This is margin. Margin means outer space and padding means inner space. This is just some editing kind of. Margin is outer space. Okay, let me say I want to give it um 50. It's just that if you move it down, it's just based on now. This thing here, this thing I'm saying here, it means that it's linked. Do you see link values together? If I put 5 here now, everything will carry 5. Do you see? But let me unlink, let me remove it and unlink it. That means if I put 5 here, it's only the top. Do you understand? So that's, I said margin is outer space, outer space. While padding is inner space. Do you notice the 50? Do you see where it is initially? Now let me put 50. Let me put 50. Do you see that it comes down? So that is that on that. And you can play with all this. You are just you editing your container. So motion effects is just like this is a pro. Like scrolling effects, probably you want some motion to happen when they scroll, do you understand? But let's just work with someone that is free. So let me say you want this container to zoom in when they're on this page. Let's try it. Do you see? It's under advanced, and that is that for that. That's how to edit it. Okay, now let's move to adding something. Now, let me say this is where I go to come here. Let me click on this container. Let me just click on this. So you can let me take it by here. So it's already here. You know this place is editing container. To edit your container, come and click on it here. You understand? Now let's go to how do you now start working? How do you start bringing in text, bringing in your images, or other things? You come to this plus icon here. Do we get? So add elements. So elements is what we add. Do you understand? So let me say it's what we call. You see, you can play around all these things. They are just what you are saying, like the spelling, heading. I want to bring it. Now, Elementor is a drop-down builder. What do I mean? Is that once you drop it down, let me click on undo and start again. Now, once you are dragging, is a drag and drop page builder. Once you drag this thing, once you see this pink line, that means you can drop it. But if you don't see the not dropping it, not drop it. So once you drop it here, you can add anything. Let me say I want to write Smart Code Academy. Do we understand? Are we still together? So now I write it. See, WordPress is so easy because it works with English. Now that means what I just draw now, that's the content, right? Then how? Just the way it works with um our container. So this is the style now. So let me style the text. So center, I want it to be center. Okay. Now, do you notice that as I'm saying I want it to be center, it's not moving? Why? Because my container, the content inside us, I have not edited how the content should be. So what do? I go back to the container. Do we understand? Then I go to layout. Do we understand? Then I come here. Do you see? I've already started changing the way the items inside my container should be. Do you understand? So I already make it vertical. Then I want to make it center. Do you see? So instead of pushing yourself around the text, there are sometimes you have to go back to the container to work on what is inside the container. Do you understand? So let's go back to our text. Now I've made it to be in the middle, which is very beautiful like this. So I go back to my chest and I love where it is now. So the typography. What does typography mean? I say all this in our classes. Typography means text. So this is the default text. Probably you want to change it. Let's just go to Tahoma. This is beautiful. You want to increase the text size. For instance, this is where you do that. The weight means how bold it is. Okay, you want it to be. Do we see that? Transform. Do you want it to be uppercase? You want it to be lowercase? Transform just means. Do you know what case means? Case means is a capital letter, is a small letter. That's that on that. So you can make it. It's already on uppercase actually. The style. Do you want it to be italicized? Do you see that? And that's that on this is just some decorations you can give to your text. So we go to text stroke. What does text stroke mean? It just means outline for your text. So you can't see it now because the color has not been changed. Let's try to change the color of our text stroke. Let's give it red. Do you see? That's what they call text stroke, like an outline for your text. So let's go to text shadow. You want your text to have a shadow. Then let's go to text color. So we see that text color. And you can the same thing we do for our container, the normal background, the hover background. You can as well still do it for your text. So let's go to text color. Let's give our color our text a white color. You can also be moving that to get your color. And we are here. Do we see that? Beautiful, right? So that's how. So let me go to editing. So that's how to edit. That's editing. We want to give editing to something. Now, this one particular video cannot teach you everything about WordPress, but this is just giving you a big, that once you're working with WordPress, it's just for you to think about what you want to do and think about how to get it. You want the container, you bring in the container. You work on the container background, everything. Then you go to elements. What do I want to do now? Is it image? You bring in the image. Is it text? Bring in the text. And that's it. WordPress is easy to work with. So let's say I want to have a text editor here. Don't forget I said once you drag, let me drag it again. I said once you drag it, when you see this thick line, you drop. Now you have a text here. So let me say I want to, now I didn't say that. When you are working, do you notice that everything I'm bringing them here from here? Why? You don't edit from here. You don't just come here after writing. This is where you edit. This is what we call edit. This is where we edit everything. Edit text, edit image. This is from this side. You don't do anything here. This is just the result of what you are doing. Do you understand? Let me say I want to write we are the best. Let me say I just want to write we are the best. You get it. So I already write my we are the best. Then how do I edit? I go to style. Don't forget all these things. I want it to be at the center. I want my text color to be probably still white. You see that? Text editor is different from editing. Text editor is where you can write normally. Why editing is big. You know what? Just the way it sounds. Editing. You understand? So the typography now. Let's just change it to probably, let's just start and let's increase the text. Let's probably make it 700 bold. That you can just walk around this. And again, you can give motion effects. Go to advanced, like the way we did the other time. So you can give it, let's see. You just go to advanced and go to motion effects. And so let's bring in another container. I don't want this video to be very long. Let me say, do you remember how we do that? Then let me just bring in something. Then let me say directly I go to my, I want to bring in image to this. So how do I, let me say after designing this first container, the next thing I want to do here is I want to bring in an image. Let me go back again if you are not understanding. Do we all know how I get here? Do we all know how I get here? Let me erase this so I can start again. Click on this plus icon to bring in a new container. This plus icon is this. Anyone, then you go to your plus icon. Anything you want to bring in is from that plus icon. Then you bring in your image. Then you go back here. Remember, I said this is where we edit. Then you choose the image. You'll have uploaded it now. This is because I have my image already uploaded. Sometimes you just go to upload files. Yeah. But now I have my image already uploaded. Let me just click this. I'll just do we understand? And that is that. On that do we get? I'm not there with you all. I've said any question. So let me say, let's go back to this, and that's that. To use anything, this is if you want to bring in a video, you bring in a video elements. If you want a button, a divider, just mention this are for pro. You understand? But if you want a pro, you're working with a pro team, you'll be able to use them. So that is that on that. Now let's move very fast to how to edit your heading and your footer. Your header and your footer. You remember I told you that our page are divided into three. That means that you can't edit your header and footer the way you edit the body. Now there is a place. Let me go back to the website. Now don't leave without publishing. No. The moment this thing is bringing this purple something, it's showing you that you have not published something. Okay, so let me just publish it. Once you click on publish, it's going to load, and once it load finish, it's being black. That means there's nothing you want to. But if you should do any one thing here now, let me say, if I click on this heading now, let me say I change the color to, let me say blue. You see that you see that the something is going to bring out publish. Do you see instantly? So once this thing is like this, it's showing you that there's something you're here to publish. So let me go back here to what I'm going to do, what I want to do. I want to go back to my website. So it's good to always open a new tab when you want to go back to your website. So now if I go to that about us now, all the things I've edit will be there because I'm publishing. Do you see? Do you see what we did? Do you see? Now that's that. So and this is the image we bring in. So let's go back. So the reason why I come here is that I want to show us how to edit our header. So we do edit. You know this is where you edit your page, but this is where we edit. Go to customize. Click on customize. Do we see? This is where you edit your header and we together. Very simple. To edit your page, you go to edit with Elementor. To edit your header and footer, you go to customize. So it loads, and once it loads, it's very easy to work with, really. And once it loads, you are good to go. So okay, so my network is acting up right now, but then this is just the um easy aspect of this place. Once you are there, you just customize, blah, blah, blah. Can you see what it's bringing? It's saying if you bring your name of the website, site identity. Now all this site identity, the network is kind of slow right now, but bear with me. So this is where you just edit your typography and all the like. We are not going there. Network is very slow, right? And to edit your header and footer, okay, so page not let me see, I just leave and let me go back to the page again. So okay, so let me show coming up now fast. So what show I here? I just want to show you. It's just the same way we go around this ever and the way we go around our page. Now it's bringing this. So you go to menu, go to your menu, and you see enter menu, header menu. That's all. When you click on, let me say header menu, it's going to bring it to edit. Now this network is bad here. If you bring something here, then you'll be clicking on what you want to edit, and that is all. Watch out on this page for more video on WordPress. Thank you for watching, and let us know in the comment section what you need clarification on. Next video you want us to do, what you don't understand. I'll be glad to attend.